A massive face-off developing between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party in Delhi. The CAG report, which till now the Aam Aadmi Party had withheld from tabling, are being tabled every day, and at the back of it is a massive war brewing between the AAP and the BJP. The big question, of course, is this a witch hunt or justice with what BJP calls being delivered?
इनको सबको बाहर करिए इनको।
हंगामा in Delhi Assembly.
तुरंत बाहर करिए इनको सबको बाहर करिए इनको।
It's day 3 of the first assembly session after the BJP formed government in the capital. The face-off between the BJP and Aam Aadmi Party is intensifying. AAP MLAs were stopped from entering the assembly premises on Thursday. 21 of the 22 party legislators were suspended earlier this week.
वीर सिंह धिंगार को पूरे दिन के लिए निष्कासित किया जाता है।
ये सामान्य प्रक्रिया है। अगर सदन से बाहर निष्कासित होगा कोई सदस्य सदन की अवहेलना करने पर या सदन की मर्यादा को तार-तार करने पर, तो फिर वो सदन का अर्थ है विधानसभा परिसर, तो वो परिसर से ही उसको बाहर जाना होगा।
ऑर्डर दिखा दीजिए क्या कहां से काम किया।
Denied entry into the assembly, leader of opposition Atishi was seen involved in an argument with the police.
नहीं तो ये लिखा है कि सिटिंग से सस्पेंड कर सकते हैं। विधानसभा में एंट्री से कैसे रोक सकते हैं?
सर जो अंदर जा रहा है।
किससे ऑर्डर आया?
ये स्पीकर साहब की तरफ से।
तो स्पीकर साहब ने ऑर्डर दिया है।
The opposition protested against the suspension order, displaying Jai Bhim posters outside the assembly. Inside the assembly, BJP MLAs started discussing on the CAG report on Delhi's liquor scam, which pegged the loss due to AAP's government excise policy at 2,000 crore rupees.
CAG रिपोर्ट की आप बात कर रहे हो, ये तो बहुत ज़माने से CBI के पास है, और आप कह रहे हो कि भाई आपने मौका कब दिया। पहली जो इसमें जो 8 अध्याय है, 8 अध्याय में पुरानी जो रिपोर्ट्स है, उसके पुरानी जो लीकर पॉलिसी है उसके बारे में बताया कि उसकी जो कमियां उसके बारे में बताया, और इसकी तो ट्रांसपेरेंसी है उसके बारे में बताया, तो आपने इम्प्लीमेंट ही नहीं होने दिया।
सर, आम आदमी पार्टी के विधायक गेट पर हैं, वो कह रहे हैं कि उन्हें एंट्री नहीं मिल रही है।
अब वो ऐसे कानून का उल्लंघन करेंगे तो कैसे चलेगा।
उनका कहना है कि सिर्फ नारे लगाए थे जय भीम के और उस वजह से एंट्री नहीं दी जा रही है।
नहीं, वो LG ऑफिस में नहीं, जब वो LG का अभिभाषण चल रहा था तब नहीं लगा सकते।
इस वाले कहाँ पे है? हाँ जी सर, कहाँ जा रहे हैं बात के?
The political heat on AAP is set to rise. India Today has accessed details of pending requests from the Anti-Corruption Bureau that are with Delhi government's competent authority. The data shows that 53 requests for investigation and 3 prosecution sanctions against MLAs and officials are pending. The new government under Chief Minister Rekha Gupta is likely to take a decision on these requests in the coming days. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, so the big questions that I'm asking before we go into our face-off for this evening is how damning will these CAG reports be for Arvind Kejriwal? Is the Bharatiya Janata Party on a path of redemption or revenge against the Aam Aadmi Party? And lastly, how seriously are CAG reports taken by governments nowadays? Because there have been many which really haven't caused much damage to the incumbent government or even much publicity. But here, there is a marked difference, viewers, that about 14 CAG reports the Aam Aadmi Party withheld from tabling. All right before we go to our face-off this evening, joining me, Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson BJP, Reena Gupta, National Spokesperson Aam Aadmi Party. Both of you will get 2 minutes each to begin. Please don't interrupt because we'll have to put your fader down, which is already down, so there's no point. And then there'll be a buzzer. Sanju Verma, big question to you is that this is a witch hunt, number one, that the Aam Aadmi Party alleges. You're tabling these CAG reports in the assembly. You're making sure that you're keeping out the 22 AAP MLAs. You have the leader of opposition who's not been allowed to enter the assembly as well.
You know, Preeti, first, let's get one thing very clear. Delhi Assembly has some rules, and those rules need to be followed and complied with. Let me remind the Aam Aadmi Party and let me remind former Chief Minister Atishi that as per the Transaction of Business Rules 1993 and as per the National Capital Territory of Delhi Rule 1997, Section 2, Subclause 1, the Speaker has complete authority to preside over the proceedings of the House and decide who is in and who is out. You can, sloganeer saying Jai Bhim, Jai Bhim. We believe in Baba Saheb Ambedkar's ideals, but we don't believe in shoshebazi and dramebazi. If you are carrying placards inside the House, if you're trying to disrupt the LG when he was giving his inaugural address, and then on top of that, you have the audacity to say and play victim, saying, "अरे हमें तो पुलिस ने विधानसभा के अंदर जाने नहीं दिया." आपको विधानसभा के अंदर स्पीकर विजेंद्र गुप्ता के कहने पर जाने नहीं दिया गया क्योंकि आप एलजी के सक्सेना के इनॉग्यूरल एड्रेस को डिसरप्ट कर रहे थे. एंड आई एम ग्लैड दैट विजेंद्र गुप्ता हैज क्रैक्ड द whip. This is not about revenge politics, but this is certainly redemption time. I will not even get into the debate of how Vijender Gupta repeatedly was hauled up by marshals and thrown out of the assembly with all Aam Aadmi Party leaders clapping, cheering, sneering, jeering. I will not even say that karma has turned a full circle. I'm not going to go that route. I'm not going to go that path. But let's be very clear that the Aam Aadmi Party, Preeti, is rattled. 14 CAG reports will be tabled. The first one has already been sent to the PAC, the Public Accounts Committee.
Okay.
और दूध का दूध, पानी का पानी बहुत जल्दी हो जाएगा. I think, Atishi is the last person.
Okay, fine. Hard cut. Okay, Sanju Verma, hard cut. Your faders down. 2 minutes up. Time up. I want to bring in Reena Gupta into this conversation. And Reena Gupta, I'll tell you what. Sanju Verma read out some rules. The Aam Aadmi Party is no stranger to those rules, Reena Gupta, because your own speaker, and correct me if I'm wrong, on multiple occasions even had marshals pick up the only 8 MLAs of the BJP and throw them out of the assembly. So if there are rules, the rules need to be followed. Number 2, Reena Gupta, many would suggest the chickens have come home to roost because 14 CAG reports since 2019 the Aam Aadmi Party did not table. And call it politics, call it what you may, the BJP is making the most of it.
Preeti, Aam Aadmi Party MLAs were raising a voice against the removal of photographs of Baba Saheb Ambedkar and Shaheed-e-Azam Bhagat Singh ji. The CAG reports were not being presented. Our MLAs were saying कि आपने बाबा साहब अंबेडकर और शहीद आजम भगत सिंह की फोटोग्राफ्स क्यों हटाई हैं. उस समय उनको असेंबली से निकाल के बाहर फेंका गया. पहली बात. दूसरी बात, आप वीडियो देखिए. आई हैव सीन द वीडियोस माई सेल्फ. प्रोसीडिंग्स के वीडियोस आप देखिए. वहीं उसी समय भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एमएलए मोदी 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 के नारे लगा रहे थे. उनके लिए रूल्स क्या अप्लाई नहीं होते हैं? इस बात का मुझे जवाब दीजिए. आपको याद होगा, यू वुड रिमेंबर दैट ड्यूरिंग द लास्ट पार्लियामेंट सेशन लास्ट ईयर they suspended 141 MPs of the opposition. In the history of the country, it has never happened that so many MPs have been suspended. Today, Aam Aadmi Party MLAs were not allowed to enter the premises. It's one thing to say that you cannot attend the proceedings of the House, you'll be suspended from the proceedings of the House, but how can you not be allowed to enter the premises and go to your own offices? The issue is that, Preeti, that CAG report is just one big hangama. I have read 208 pages of the CAG report, page to page. If Sanju Verma can give me one example and cite me the page number where in the CAG report there is talk of any scam, and I will give you multiple examples. The first 8 chapters of the CAG report says how bad the old policy, which was in effect in Delhi before the Aam Aadmi Party government came into power, how bad the policy was. First 8 chapters. Then the CAG report...
Time up, Reena Gupta. I'll come right back to you about the CAG report. But Reena Gupta, I'll also, touch on one thing, and I'm sure you also know. Reena Gupta, we can't hear you. Your faders down. Ma'am, your faders down. That's the reason why we have a timer. 2 minutes each, and that's the timer. But I will also tell you, Reena Gupta, because it's never happened in the recent history of the Delhi Assembly, is that such large number of MLAs were kept out. Because there were only 3 in 2015, there were only 8 in 2020. So, and most of the time, the BJP MLAs were outside the assembly. But you do make a point that you can't even enter the premises. And that's a question, Sanju Verma. I'll give you 2 more minutes to make your point. Sanju Verma, so much has been made about CAG reports. Number one, of course, the Aam Aadmi Party did not table the 14 CAG reports on the floor of the House. There are so many other CAG reports which have been damning, some of them with your own incumbent government. Not just the government, even in your cabinet ministers. What of the Dwarka Expressway? There are multiple CAG reports which pointed out to corruption in the Dwarka Expressway, where the needle of doubt was actually pointing towards an incumbent cabinet minister. Number 2, Uttarakhand right now, funds for afforestation were used for laptops and iPhones. So all of that in perspective, we are making, yes, the Aam Aadmi Party did not table the reports, but even if the reports were tabled, no government really takes them seriously, including your own governments in different states.
You know, Preeti, let me first, get one thing very clear, loud and clear to your audience, which is the biggest stakeholder in debates like these. In your India Today conclave, when questioned by your colleague, the current, transport, heavy industries, roads minister, Nitin Gadkari, categorically said that there was no corruption in the Dwarka Expressway, and he called out the bluff of Kejriwal in your India Today conclave, and he gave a lengthy explanation. So, there's no time in this debate to get into lengthy explanations, but next time, please play out Nitin Gadkari's video from India Today conclave, and then I will debate with you about the Dwarka Expressway. But since this debate is about CAG reports not being tabled by Kejriwal, which has been done by Rekha Gupta, which has been done by Vijender Gupta under the aegis of LG VK Saxena, let me first very categorically say to Reena Gupta that, you guys make this shosha about Jai Bhim, Jai Meme, and you remember Baba Saheb Ambedkar. It is thanks to the BJP that, Baba Saheb Ambedkar was given Bharat Ratna in 1990, 34 years after his death, when VP Singh was the Prime Minister and led the National Front government, which was supported by BJP. So we don't need lectures from Aam Aadmi Party. Baba Saheb Ambedkar wanted Uniform Civil Code to be implemented as per Article 44, which comes under Directive Principles of State Policy of the Constitution. And in debate after debate, when Aam Aadmi Party panelists have been asked, do you support Uniform Civil Code? Because you say you support everything that Baba Saheb Ambedkar says. Inke muh mein dahi jam jata hai. When Aam Aadmi Party panelists are asked, why were you quiet when Baba Saheb Ambedkar's statue was vandalized and desecrated on the 26th of January 2025 in the heart of Amritsar under the incompetent nose of Bhagwat Singh Mann, who's a Kejriwal Darbari? Aam Aadmi Party ke retainers ke muh mein dahi jam jata hai. When I ask Aam Aadmi Party
in debate after debate, what I really love is that there is a timer and automatically the fader goes down. So this is the best thing that has happened in debate history, I feel, at least on Indian television. But I'm going to give you both 2 minutes each as well. But Sanju Verma, I'll come back to the point because yes, you're completely right. We had Nitin Gadkari on the India Today conclave stage and he completely denied any wrongdoing. But we also had Arvind Kejriwal on the India Today stage who denied any wrongdoing. Was there a CAG report on the Dwarka Expressway? Of course it was. The highway minister deemed it erroneous. Arvind Kejriwal deems these CAG reports erroneous, which he did not table. So that's the perspective. Reena Gupta, I want to bring you back into this conversation. The fact is, Reena Gupta, forget about what the BJP makes of CAG reports. There's a 2012 tweet by Arvind Kejriwal, and it doesn't tantamount to a tweet. There have been multiple occasions, Reena Gupta, where Arvind Kejriwal has walked to the then incumbent Prime Minister's house, Dr. Manmohan Singh, when it came down to 2G, when it came down to the coal scam, actually said, and I will quote that tweet, कि कांग्रेस देश बेच देती अगर कैग नहीं होता तो. Aam Aadmi Party clearly believes in the CAG. Yet you didn't table those 14 reports, and now when there are multiple accusations which can tantamount to bigger charges are coming out of the CAG report, you're in denial mode.
Absolutely not, Preeti. The CAG report in question is the CAG report on the liquor policy. Nowhere in the CAG report, I don't know if you've read it, nowhere in the CAG report is there any evidence. Nowhere it says that there was any scam. There is a difference. In the Dwarka Expressway project, it was a CAG report which said very clearly that there was a cost escalation of some 300%. 1 kilometer of Dwarka Expressway was built for 250 crores. So you spent 750 crores in 3 kilometers of Dwarka Expressway. So there's a very big difference. Whereas the CAG report on the liquor policy of Delhi says that the new policy was very good, and I'm quoting here, it increased transparency, it curbed black market, and it boosted revenue. All of this is written in the CAG report. The CAG report goes on to say that the revenue increased from 4,108 crores to 8,911 crores. I'm quoting all of these figures. So Bharatiya Janata Party can keep saying CAG report, CAG report, CAG report, but nowhere in the CAG report there was any mention of any liquor scam, any wrongdoing, because there was no scam, there was no wrongdoing. छत पे खड़े होकर चिल्लाने से स्कैम नहीं होता है, स्कैम प्रूव करना पड़ेगा. संजू वर्मा ने प्रूव नहीं कर पाया कि स्कैम कहां पे है, और इसीलिए they have removed our MLAs from the assembly because they don't know how to face our MLAs inside the assembly. Everywhere in the country they're following the same line that you just throw opposition out, whether it's the parliament or it's the state assemblies, because चिल्लाने से कुछ नहीं होता है. डेटा रखना पड़ेगा, हार्ड फैक्ट्स रखने पड़ेंगे. आप मुझे दिखाइए इस कैग रिपोर्ट में कौन से पेज पर लिखा हुआ है कि कोई लिकर स्कैम नहीं हुआ था. On the other hand, the CAG report is praising the Arvind Kejriwal policy of liquor in Delhi.
All right.
The same policy is being implemented in Punjab.
Okay, Sanjay Verma, I'm going to give you 1 minute because the Aam Aadmi Party alleges that this is a witch hunt. This is vengeance, revenge, not really justice, which what the BJP says.
You know, Preeti, first, let me make one thing very clear. Let's never compare Nitin Gadkari with Arvind Kejriwal, who was also there in your India Today conclave. I, request you to conduct a survey. Arvind Kejriwal की credibility is zero. Arvind Kejriwal की credibility की धज्जियां उड़ चुकी हैं. Forget about becoming a chief minister again. Arvind Kejriwal is not even an MLA. जनता has spoken out. और रीना गुप्ता जो यहाँ बैठकर बोलती है, संजू वर्मा को बोलिए to give data. Sanju Verma always endorses with data. And let me say one thing. What does the CAG report say?
Can I get only Sanju Verma?
What does the CAG report say? Can I please? What does the CAG report say? 2,000 crore loss to the exchequer thanks to Kejriwal. What does the CAG report say? 892 crore loss because tenders which were revoked were not even submitted for re-tendering. What does the CAG report say? 941 crore loss thanks to Kejriwal because zonal licensees were exempted from making payments. 27 crore worth of security deposits were not collected. CAG report has nailed Farziwal.
Okay. All right. Very well timed, Sanju Verma. It ended right at the dot of 1. Okay, I want to bring in Reena Gupta back into this conversation. 1 minute, Reena Gupta, that you have. The BJP says, Reena Gupta, this is just the liquor scam. There is already a case going on, so forget about the CAG report. It's just giving out figures on what the BJP alleges is a scam. They say next, the CAG report, which is going to be tabled, is going to be the alleged excesses when it came down to the former residence of the chief minister.
Preeti, they can table as many CAG reports as they want. But the reality is that when there was a CAG report on the Ayushman Bharat scam and on the Dwarka Expressway scam, you know what they did? They transferred those officials who wrote that CAG report. ये सच्चाई है भारतीय जनता पार्टी की. And why is it that on all the central government schemes, there is never a CAG audit? When was the last time there was any audit done on any central government scheme? Can Sanju Verma answer that? That when Ayushman Bharat, there's such large-scale scam. Every day in the papers you will read that लोगों के जबरदस्ती हार्ट सर्जरी की जा रही है, लोगों के स्टेंट डाले जा रहे हैं, लोगों की जबरदस्ती कैटरेक्ट सर्जरी की जा रही है, सब कुछ आयुष्मान भारत स्कैम में हो रहा है. But why there is no CAG audit? When will Bharatiya Janata Party do a CAG audit of their own flagship schemes, which was being done during the Congress time? There used to be a CAG audit of the flagship schemes. Why there is no CAG audit of Ayushman Bharat scam?
You know what's really interesting is because the Aam Aadmi Party took the Congress on and now is actually quoting something from the Congress's ears. But we leave it at that. We leave it for our viewers to decide. Tomorrow there's going to be yet another CAG report that will be tabled on the floor of the Delhi Assembly. You've heard both sides. Thank you for joining us, Reena Gupta. Sanju Verma is going